Guess what car we're looking at? Is this a BMW? Nope. We're looking at a Corvette. Funny stuff, funny stuff. People get real creative with their builds. What's good, YouTube? I'm here in DC at the Import Expo. We're about to walk around here. I mic'd up. We're gonna do some interviews. I got the camera on. We're gonna take some photos, do some videos, all of that. Please stay tuned in, like and subscribe, all of that. We're about to have some fun. We're out here in DC's Import Expo. I'm here with who?
My name is Josh.
Josh? All right, cool. We're here with Josh. And Josh, could you please tell me about your build?
Sure. It's a 95 Mitsubishi 3000 GT Spider. I bought it bone stock in 2019, and I've kind of progressively built it into what it is today.
What's your favorite thing about your build?
I would say just the uniqueness. I mean, they only made 1,034 of these. Not a lot of people do anything with them, and I've had a lot of unique builds throughout the years, but I think this one kind of takes the cake. So
recently I just bought my first project car. I got a Toyota Celsior.
Okay.
Any advice to people out there that are working on their first build?
I know it sounds really cliche, but trust the process. This car, like many, had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of peaks and valleys. A lot of times where I was really discouraged and almost kind of thought about throwing in the towel and quitting. So trust the process. Just as long as you stick with it, it'll eventually all come to fruition. And then the other thing I would say is just do what you want to do. Don't do what the internet tells you to do. You see a lot of cookie cutter builds out there nowadays, dare I say. And a lot of that is just the product of social media and people kind of following trends and crowds. But at the end of the day, just do whatever makes you happy, do what you like, and you'll be that much happier when you reach the finish line, you have the end result.
All right, cool, thank you. Are you in a car club or anything that you want to promote?
No, just me.
Just you?
Just me.
That's cool, thank you.
Yes.
He has the PSP GPS. He's got it. That got it right there.
My name is Dion.
Dion, I bet. So could you tell me about your build?
So I have a 1995 Nissan 300ZX, also known as a Fairlady Z. It's a twin turbo edition, imported from Japan.
Okay. How long you had it?
I've had it for going on about 3 years now. Got it back in 2022.
Okay, and what's your favorite thing about the build?
Favorite thing about it is the uniqueness, the look in the front. You don't see too many 300ZXs on the road anymore. And then, to be honest, it's just a fun car. It's old in a sense. It's 30 years old, but like with the turbos and being able to kind of just step on it now that it's reliable is probably the most fun part about it.
All right, cool. So I just bought a 1997 Toyota Celsior. Mm-hmm. Is there any advice you got out there for people working on their first build?
Get all the maintenance done first. But before you do cosmetics, but like maintenance, that's the key, right? Like, so for me, before I spend any money on the rims or did any of the interior like resto, make sure I got the timing belt straight, make sure I upgraded the clutch if it's needed, right? But you want to make sure you got all your maintenance done first so you can at least enjoy the car as you try to build it up and get it the way you want to look.
All right, cool, thank you.
Definitely.
Appreciate it. We're here in DC at the Import Expo. My name is Joe. Who am I here with?
Neil.
Neil? I bet. So can you tell me about your build?
Yeah, so right here I got a 1998 Toyota Celsior. It's kind of in the early stages of the build. Really just got coilovers and rims. so I kept the look real clean.
Okay.
So basically, I went with like the VIP look.
Yeah.
So the interior is kind of like, I got the right-hand drive, got the VIP tray table, got the back setup like, they would do like a Yakuza would do in Japan, that kind of look. So.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. So, what's your favorite thing about the build?
I like that it's low key because when people pull up to me at the light, they just think it's a Lexus until they actually look at the right-hand drive, and it brings more attention. But I kind of like the clean look, I'm just gonna keep it real clean the way it is like that,
Okay, and so it's funny because this is my first project car. You have any advice for someone out there that's on their first project build?
Look, I'll tell you real simple. Lowering and rims will drastically change the appearance of your car. And then you just go from there. You got to pick the direction where you want to go. Do you want to go wild? Do you want to go mild? And then, you just do your build from there.
All right, cool. Thank you so much.
That's what's up, man. It's a pleasure. Thank you, man.
Of course, of course.
All right.
Now, this car right here, this one has a little special place in my heart because this right here is actually my first project car. So this is a Toyota Excelsior. I got a 1997 one, but I think this one is a 1998. I spoke with the dude earlier. Mad cool. He's from Brooklyn also. So, I mean, this is probably a little sneak peek of what mine is probably gonna look like. And yeah, so like, I wanted to look clean just like this. He kept it very traditional, very authentic. He didn't really do much to it, and that's how I'm gonna keep it pretty much on mine. Just keep it with that luxury look. Not gonna do so much under the hood. But look, it's just so beautiful, so clean, everything. Who am I here with?
Ricky Builds.
Ricky Builds. Right here, you got a nice build. Could you tell me about your build?
Yeah, bro. This is a 1996 W202 Mercedes-Benz. This is the only one with a Mossy and KPD white body kit in the United States. So I bought it from Thailand, and I built it in 4 months. This is the third color with this car. Last year was red. I like the red a lot, but I had to do something different, so I came up with this. This is a BMW color, Austin yellow.
Okay.
One of my favorite colors.
Okay.
So yeah,
And
that's what I brought.
And do you have any advice out there for people that are making their first build?
Do your thing, be different. But it's very hard right now to be different though, because just you can see it's a lot of the same builds all around. But try to be different and stand out.
All right,
yeah,
cool.
bro. Do it for the passion. Don't do it for liking stuff,
All right, cool. Thank you so much. Who am I here with?
I'm Anthony. I'm with Driven to Cure.
All right, nice to meet you, Anthony. Could you tell me about your build?
Yeah, so Driven to Cure is a nonprofit organization. It all started back in 2015 when a guy named Andrew had a rare form of kidney cancer called atrial RCC. When he found out he had a rare form of kidney cancer, his dad asked him, what's your life goals? What do you want to achieve? And him being a car guy, he's like, always wanted a Nissan GTR. Okay. So next day, his dad was like, all right, let's go get that car. Let's have some fun. After a couple months of Andrew driving the car around, he decided, hey, I want to use my car to raise awareness for my cancer, and I want to use it starting a nonprofit organization. Okay. So this is how Driven to Cure was started with the car. Okay. So he built it into how it is today. It does have a Liberty Walk body kit with VIP modular wheels, airlift suspension. The paint is a custom paint that Andrew developed with our partner at BASF. Okay. It is now a trademark color called Driven to Cure Orange. Wow. There also has some custom grid seats for him with the orange ribbon for kidney cancer. Okay. Single exhaust, some bolt-ons for the engine, a couple of things on here. So Andrew would take it to different car shows and events to raise awareness and funds for his cancer. And unfortunately, he did pass away in 2019. Okay. So his father took over the organization after that. and unfortunately his father passed away in 2022 from pancreatic cancer.
Wow.
So all of us are volunteers. None of the money goes into the car or anything like that. Everything we receive goes straight to research.
Wow.
And we've collected over $1.5 million in total donations.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Could you go ahead and repeat the organization one more time?
Driven to Cure.
Driven to Cure.
You can visit driventocure.org. You can make a donation there, and you can also purchase some merchandise if you like.
Okay, yeah. All right, cool. This is cool. This is different. I actually like the story behind this a lot. This is very different you're different from all the people that I spoke here, and this has actually stuck with me, and I think a lot of people that are going to watch this are going to like this and do their research and support you guys.
It's built for a purpose.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, that's it for this video. If y'all like what y'all saw, please like, subscribe. There's a lot more content to come. Summer and spring is around the corner. There's gonna be a lot more car content. So yeah, please feel free to keep following and tagging along. Thank y'all.